What's up, everybody, man? Welcome to the RTG podcast. This is GM Tattoos coming in live. My boys to the right, to the left of me. Introduce yourselves, man.
D. I thought we started to the left.
Oh, KO. This is KO.
Nigga.
What are y'all doing?
He's trying to figure out what name he's gonna go with this week.
Weren't you weren't you've always gone by KO?
Yeah.
Every podcast?
Yes.
Man, it's your boy Solo, man. What's going on? I'm checking in too.
Man, it's Dre. This nigga said we went through all that.
Well,
I need my drink.
This is the RTG show, okay? We review Redpill content. We review relationship content, really, but mostly Redpill. We're going to review some Blue Pill people as well.
I don't do pills.
Yeah, don't do pills. Smoke weed.
Only on Wednesdays.
No pills. So, today we're reviewing another episode of the Dailyrapupcrew. I love them. You guys go check out their page and give them a follow. Give us a follow while you're at it. But without further ado, let's get to it.
Hey, put me up.
I'm about to pass.
They're getting drunk.
Pour
behind
me
me.
up, my friend.
Oh, can I get a splash
Me,
of that
amigo.
fireball, bro?
Yes, you can.
Oh my God.
Yes, you can.
Inside the egg, no?
So crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably delicious with the.
What?
We're not sponsored by Fireball, so don't.
Hey, that shit gets you fucked up, though. Hey.
Right? Women will always defend women. You understand?
Big facts.
It doesn't even matter.
That's a sign of weakness.
They're gonna flip it to where it's like,
It's a sign of weakness.
it's crazy.
Y'all weak together. I'm sorry.
Did you see that?
Don't speak up when you know your brother's doing wrong. Like, let's do that. Speak up and tell your brothers that they wrong.
Men hold each other accountable all the time.
Where?
What you mean?
Where?
Here.
Where?
Crew. What you
Oh,
mean?
only here.
I never said
No,
only
man,
here.
that's not right.
Record and let all your other
That's what we
brothers
doing,
know
yo.
what to do.
You know what I mean? Hold yourself accountable.
Hold everybody accountable.
Amen.
Sound like they hate
Wait, and I believe, look, you see me, I believe in that. I believe in that everybody should be held accountable no matter what. But women don't. They don't believe.
I've never seen this guy on here. I don't know who he
I promise
is.
you, bro. I know I deal with him for 20 years.
I don't like this guy.
Let's get to some questions. Man. Let's skip.
Okay, you got a mother, you got a grandmother, you got a sister.
They don't even realize they started. I'm talking about all women, and I'm just saying that I can't answer why men would date outside of his race. I can't keep up with that, but I just.
Let's get to the question. I think that's the question that you're answering right there.
Because oftentimes on our show, we have women say that once black men get successful,
Skip that.
Yeah, we're gonna skip this.
It's such a general statement. You talking about the black men that y'all want, like.
No, man, that shit outdated. That shit outdated. That shit outdated.
Like,
Let's
what
see.
you talking about? The
That
biggest
shit outdated.
people on TV. Barack Obama's wife is black.
Have y'all tasted all the rainbow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
they tend to date
From
and marry
Afghanistan to
non-black women.
Zimbabweans.
So, I don't know.
I done had them all again.
Black women, they always say that about black men. I don't know if y'all heard those black women say that as well.
Yeah, like.
So I want to ask.
Or you want to ask us?
No, I'm not accusing you of this, but I don't know if you maybe
That's why
know
people just be
friends
saying
that
shit and be watching too closely to the fucking internet.
are like that. You know
Niggas
what I mean?
don't- niggas
And
don't
what do you
live
think
life
is
no
their
more.
motivation for marrying or dating outside their race.
Dating outside their race. Damn, I have no idea what like that particular, but
You have no idea as to why
I
someone
think
would
that I'm gonna
find
say
someone else
this,
attractive.
man,
And look at your woman. Look how white your woman. What are you
It's
talking
hard.
about? Niggas
We
is
don't know
retarded.
if that's his
Okay, you see
woman.
this right here?
She's rubbing on his
23
leg.
years.
Look how close they
I think
is.
24 years, but this
Call her
shit
baby.
hard. So the average, I think that a lot of women, they don't realize the amount of baggage they come with. And not saying a male don't come with baggage, but females are very just
The look she gave this nigga.
just blind to the fact that they have issues too. This is what I sincerely feel. Because I feel like both sides have issues, but
Right.
Women don't even realize it. You understand? And Erykah Badu made a song called "Bag Lady." And they think that's about Chanel bags, and that's not.
It's about baggage, emotional baggage, carrying shit
all
from.
them bags gonna get in your way. You understand?
That ain't clarified.
And that's what I'm saying. That was just about problems and issues. When females,
everybody has. Doesn't have anything to do with male or female.
She gets mad every time. But
that is
a woman. I feel like you love who you love. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And
you being a white-skinned black woman, you understand.
I got too much bags.
No. Go ahead. What happens is now, this is what happens. Women will always defend women. You understand? It doesn't even flip that shit. And they're gonna flip it to where it's like, acrobat. It's crazy.
And y'all don't?
No.
Y'all don't stick up for one another. Don't beg each other. Y'all don't stick up when you know your brother is doing wrong. Like, let's not do that. When y'all doing wrong, y'all do not speak up and tell your brothers that they wrong.
Okay, we all just need to come together.
We all just need to come together.
Is this false news or what?
Well, especially our group.
Fake news.
We fight so much.
Do women benefit?
Are you shitting me?
Most absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like women wear makeup, right?
I think women try to have accountability for each other, but it's like in a soft way, and it doesn't work. It's like, girl, do you think you should be dating that guy? Or like, I don't know. It's not even that forward. I feel like they just let each other vent.
I'll be honest. Women support each other's bullshit. They do not hold themselves accountable in any way, ever.
I think single women keep women single.
I mean, that's some hater shit, but probably, yeah.
I think that's what's happening, brother.
Definitely.
All right, let's get back to the video.
Men hold each other accountable all the time.
Where?
What you mean?
Where?
Here. Dailyrapupcrew. What you mean?
Oh, only here.
I never said only here.
Okay.
I never said only
But
here.
you're asking where?
That's what we doing, yo.
What to do?
You know what I mean?
Hold yourself accountable.
Hold everybody accountable.
Amen.
Sound like they hate
Wait. And I believe, I believe in that. I believe in that everybody should be held accountable no matter what.
That's a fact.
But women don't. They don't believe in accountability. I promise you, bro. I know I deal with one for 20 years, and I hear the conversation she had with her friends. I'm like, damn, they don't even realize they stubborn.
Okay, you got a mother,
They don't realize they stubborn.
a sister.
They don't even realize they stubborn.
What does that mean? It had nothing to do with the
That's the real shit he does.
She brought up his mother, his sister.
No reason.
I was like, yes, they the same way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm describing them as well.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he said too. That's crazy.
Is that a cat purring?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I can't answer why men would date outside of his race. I can't keep up with that, but I just know that men get tired. And women think they're the only ones that get tired.
We had a woman on one of our episodes that said that a man gotta teach his woman accountability. You agree with that?
I totally do.
Oh, okay.
I teach mine accountability all the time.
You don't teach.
I agree.
You see, she's offended by that statement.
You can't say shit right here. Let me pause it. I have been listening to Patrice O'Neal's old podcast that he did before he died. He's a comedian, if you guys don't know about him.
Great comedian.
Very hilarious comedian. And he was saying that you basically like train your woman to be how you want her to be by how you like deal with her. Like, and some guys, like they don't really train their woman how they want their woman to be. So like when you break up with her and then the next guy gets her, she's like, you know,
She's malleable.
Yeah, she's not. Well, she has bad habits already from the last relationship.
I mean, but you know, it's not the training thing, because when you're with somebody long enough, you know, I think you naturally adopt like their habits and what they do. But naturally, I mean,
yes.
When you're around somebody that much, you don't think so?
you compromise, and you learn like their ways and
but
stuff.
Not compromise, like you pick up their language, you pick up like. You know,
yeah, not necessarily. I feel like the woman picks up my language. I might say something that she says like to like for her to be happy about it, but it's not. It's not in my lexicon.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about women. picking up guys' language. But
Yes.
I don't think that's you training them. I just think that just comes naturally.
I think
you're unknowingly doing that because you're gonna be you.
For a woman that want to stay with you, she kind of gotta like admire you. She kind of gotta look up to you.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So she's gonna pick up your mannerisms, your sayings, you know, a lot of different aspects of you. She's gonna try to adapt herself to you. But for a guy, I feel like it's kind of different. Like you don't really pick up feminine. Well, you do because like men and women, we kind of like a man. We're more stoic and we're quiet, and then women are more emotional and they'll tell you their emotions.
Would you go get a facial with your chick?
Yeah.
I think, and what I was saying is, I feel like women kind of they feminize us in a way, and they make us open up and be more emotional, and that's like
that's your lady though. You know what I mean? Like that's your girl. Like when she gets you,
getting your hair, your nails and feet done. Shit.
But to a certain extent, you shouldn't take it. You shouldn't let it go too far. And women, they take from us our masculinity, and they kind of incorporate that into themselves. You know, they become more tough or they become more assertive because their man has kind of shown them how to be that way.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's a trade-off that's happening in the relationship. So
I also think, you know, it even comes down. I mean, probably the most that I got from one of the girls I've been with is like the shows that they watch. Like I'll watch a show that I wouldn't watch on my own with them, or I'll do, you know what I mean, like a chick flick or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I feel like the difference is like you could put a girl onto a show and she'll watch it even without you. You know.
Yeah, true.
She will watch it even if you weren't there.
Yeah,
because it reminds her of you or whatever.
But you also like keep it 100. Like you might watch a show that necessarily. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's determined by the level of interest you have in that woman. Yeah. Like if you're really into her, then maybe you would be more inclined to engage with things that you know she likes, even though she's not even around. You get me?
Yeah. No, I get you.
But okay.
I get you. All right.
They probably argue a lot at home.
What is this? Is this a polyamorous couple?
No, it's just those two.
What do I teach you?
But why we gotta do this? I'm pretty sure you would admit that. You taught me how to love. Look,
I like her though. I like her.
She has a strong personality. She's thorough.
It always be the ones that look like that do that.
Because they have to find themselves fast.
Hell yeah.
Especially being light skinned black. You gotta find yourself.
Yeah, it's tough.
She's white skinned black. She's super good.
It's nothing to get offended about. This is what we're here for. To help each other. I'm telling you, I tell all the time. We just on
What the fuck is that head doing on the table?
I've been wondering that as well.
What's on? Can we zoom in? Is there a way to pause and zoom? What is written on the face of that? Oh, we can't just do like this with your fingers.
I don't think it's gonna do it because it's full screen. I wish I could be like zoom, magnify.
Oh wow. She got a black eye?
Oh no.
The dog got a black eye?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Oh shit, too small now.
Go bigger, a little bigger.
What does that even mean?
Right there.
Back to normal.
And I told her we're the only couple besides Jim Jones and Chrissy. Jim Jones came late though, right?
Who is this man?
You see why you in a lot
No,
of this
either. I was wondering that.
Listen to this
Brainwashing. To Jim Jones.
Who is this person?
He's a brainwashing.
Why modern women
most men are
material featuring
No.
Pressure?
Yeah, you're right. But out of being insecure. Yes, absolutely.
Out of control.
Fuck control, because out of
Wait, what are y'all talking about?
You desire control because you're insecure. Individuals, men.
I guess most people are insecure though. So
that's what they call the alpha.
That's called the general rule.
And there's a sigma, like you like the alpha who just kind of just.
I don't know about that.
There's no need to fight over it.
The general rule.
What are y'all talking about?
I was just saying, like, if most people are some way, that means the general rule. So, like, you know, like, there are people.
That's fucking false.
Wait, no, wait. Let me finish. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
And then you have the millionaires and the billionaires.
Let me finish.
Who live outside of that because that's not groupthink.
You know what?
Bold fish in the
You got it.
Bold tank.
Look. So most people, like when most people are doing something, that's a general rule, and then there's like an exception, but they don't break the general rule,
Yes.
and that's what that means.
Yes.
And that's what matters. So like you talk about millionaires, that's not the general rule of things. Most people are not millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the general rule matters.
But what was the original statement that you were comparing the general rule
What they just said, what you were just talking about.
Right, not.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, what were you saying?
men are controlling due to insecurities. You don't have to control women if you are steadfast in who you are, and who you are is someone that they want to look up to, right? So there's a difference between being steadfast in your personality and having something about yourself in which you don't have to worry, and then being controlling, right, in a way that you must, if you're not physically being, or like, what's the word?
You got it.
Yeah.
Dealing with that situation, you don't feel like it is yours. And there's a big distinction.
I think most
pushback.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can.
let's
Okay,
go.
now we can get a little bit deeper. Responsibility. So diving into something and having responsibility, right, to something, and having a due diligence that you have to implement is one thing, and then lacking that is, so just to dive into that. So before,
Okay. I feel like as a leader, if you're a leader, you do kind of displace control. Like, and I feel like if you're a man, then you have a responsibility to lead and to kind of control situations. Like, you shouldn't put your girl in situations where she's in danger. You should be in control, kind of in control of the situation. Really, you have a responsibility because
That's a different kind of
she's
process.
under your care at that moment or whatever. So it's like if somebody busts in my house, they're gonna meet bullets.
No, 100%.
I have a responsibility
Protection is different
to
than
control that situation.
a woman to be with you.
But at the same time, like, if she's your woman and she says, right now I'm about to leave the house. I'm about to leave the house and I'm about to go to a dark alley by myself.
That's not happening.
And that's what I'm saying. As her man, you can't let that happen, right?
Like keep it a buck, man. Like, at the end of the day, the problem with anybody.
If she tells you that she's about to go into a situation that you know is dangerous, would you let your woman go into that situation?
No, I mean, it's not that I look.
That's different.
Let me say this.
Protection is different than control.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
but it is kind of control because you're telling her not to go there. She's like, why do I have to listen to you? You're trying to control me.
Having heavy influence over somebody is not control. That's just they believe in you.
That is.
But I'll be honest. That's the look. You the realest nigga, the best nigga you can be, right? And your girl, you got a solid chick, and she believe in you. That's not you really controlling her. That's just that she believes in her man.
Positive influence.
I'll be like, I think this. I think at the end of the day, I think at the end of the day, man, like,
opposed to you being a rapper or a singer.
I think at the end of the day, what people all have to understand is that you can't control nobody. Everybody thinks and does what the fuck they want to do.
You're right.
And that's the end of it.
They do what they see on TV. Let's be real. You talk about what most people do and what the exception do.
I feel like
what's her name?
Most people do what they see and are
if you,
told
it
to.
depends on the nature of the relationship. Because if you're married, then the other person has like basically control over you. Like if my woman told me to come home right now, then I will be the F up out of here.
I think that's it.
I would not
Immediately?
chill here.
Immediately?
Yes, immediately.
You did it already.
I just did it.
Because you respect the way that she feels.
You're not gonna be like, but baby, we
No,
Nigga,
no.
happened.
That's not control.
He had to go.
That is control.
That's respect.
That was control, though. I wouldn't call that
Your
control.
baby doesn't have control over you when it starts crying. You get
It does though, because you have a responsibility to feed that baby.
you gotta feed them.
You have a responsibility to that baby.
Maybe we have two different definitions rather of control, because the way that
Commitment is like a form of control. Commitment is a form of control because you are compelled to do something.
Is manipulation a form of control?
Being compelled is not
Kinda.
control.
Is manipulation
Kinda.
Control is force. Being compelled is like
Manipulation
something
is
internal
different, right?
That is like
What is
I'm
manipulation?
compelled to do this.
I feel like force is different.
I'm compelled to exactly control.
Force means I will
is a-
smack
is
you
a
if you
strong
don't come
feeling.
home right now.
You guys gotta use these words.
Force means I'm gonna hit you with a bat if you don't come home right now.
Exactly.
But
That's crazy as fuck. Don't go home right now.
That's
She's gonna hit
different.
you with a bat. She doesn't have that control.
That's coercion. That's
you are
coercion.
so emotionally attached and involved that you are compelled. So when she is in distress to go to her aid, that is not control.
It is.
That is something that you have chosen, and is a 50%.
It's voluntary. It's
exactly.
voluntary
Voluntary
control.
is not control.
It's voluntary control.
Don't use these words.
If I was single,
interchangeably.
listen to me.
These are not interchangeable.
Gabe, listen to me. If I was single and a girl, and I had like 6 girls who I was talking to, and if one of them just hit me up randomly, was like, "Come over right now," I would look at my phone. If I'm chilling with my niggas, I would look at my phone and then put my phone back down and continue doing what I'm doing.
But if you were a nigga who was controlled by the pussy, you would have broken your vow with
unless
a woman.
if
That's
I
control versus
unless if I am dealing with one of those 5 women who I'm dealing with when I'm single in this hypothetical situation, and
5, goddamn.
the one that texts me is the one that's like at the top of the list of my stable of women. Like, okay, this is the one who most likely will become my woman eventually. Then I would actually put more weight on her telling me to, just drop what you're doing and come right now.
She's not telling you to do that. You're not being controlled into that.
But that's a form of control. If I don't like her that much, bro, and she tells me to come, like right now, come to my crib right now, then I'm gonna look at my phone, bro, and I'm gonna be like, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight.
You're not outside enough for you to get that tough stuff on you.
Cause no, I'm saying if I was, I'm just saying this is hypothetical. I'm saying if I was that type of person.
I also think if you're getting those type of text messages, you are not where you should be at all. Cause like if my girl is getting messages,
random booty calls,
like you feel me, like random booty call, that's correct.
The random
like where was you at? Where would you at that you could get that message? Like
let me describe the situation.
You talking about where?
I'm just saying, like, where was you at recently that somebody is hitting you up trying to kick it?
You're at a party. At home. You're at a party. One of the girls.
I mean, I be outside a lot, so I get the messages a lot, but I'll be outside.
That's what I'm saying. Then why, like, if you're a single guy and you got like 4 or 5 different girls you're dealing with.
That's a lot of girls. 5 that you're dealing with?
Why not? That's I don't feel like that's
5.
It was a hypothetical.
I'm not juggling.
It's hypothetical. Make it 3. 3 girls.
That's cool.
Is that better?
Damn, nigga.
That's cool. That's better.
3 girls.
Yeah, when you're controlling, that's a lot of girls. I mean,
and one of them says, "Come to my crib right now," and you're at a party. You're at your friend's going away party or something. Would you leave that party and go to her?
No.
Exactly, and that's my point.
Now my friends going away party?
Yes.
How does that prove compel? How does that compulsion versus?
Because even if I was in that
situation
situation and my wife told me to come home,
okay,
I would drop what I'm doing.
I'm speaking
and
from
go
a
home.
Single.
I gotta go.
That's low, bro.
I love you, bro, but I gotta go.
I commend you for
now.
that. I commend you for that. Because I'm putting up a fight. If I, especially if I don't want to go home. If I'm not trying to go home yet, I'm like, but kicking it. Like, I never go nowhere, baby. Like, why the fuck do I go home?
What if you don't go home and then you go home and like something terrible has happened?
And it ain't your home no more.
You could have stopped it from happening.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously asking what's wrong. Like, what do you want me to come home
It's
for?
too late now. Your couch is outside. He said, your drawers is on fire. Your Jordans are on fire.
Text down below. What do you want me to come home?
Wow, look. I get it. You know, I get it. But at the same time, like,
her uncles and nephews is over there trying to fight you now.
Jesus, dude.
But look, let's keep it 100. If I'm a good man, I'm at home, I'm attentive, I don't go out ever. I'm kind of like trying to. I don't even know if this is true. But if this is what it is,
don't go out.
Exactly. So if that's the case, and one time I want to go out and do a podcast with my homies, if my girl tells me to come home early, I'm gonna be like, but we're not done yet. I don't go out. This is my only time I get to go out. Please, can I have this?
I agree. I believe in personal boundaries. I do.
And if I'm wrong,
what you're saying,
you know what I mean?
I agree with what you're saying. Let's go back to the video.
That was fun for a minute.
It's a great dynamic, man. I like this. It's cool.
you have a significant other.
Yeah.
You have a man.
I can agree with that.
And yo, they full-on wars. You hear me? Wars during the show.
I can
And I
agree
told
with
her
that.
it's a lot of absence of a man in these households these days.
Right.
And the women, they going crazy out here. They trying to get back. I keep hearing, oh, we just been with y'all word decades ago. Like, what is that?
Yo, we just had
What are we really doing right now?
We just had
And this is when I
episodes.
tell her relationships are over. If you're not in one right now, it's going to be hard for you to get in one.
Right.
Because we're looking for the wrong things in each other. You understand? I hear you, but I'm speaking for the majority.
Majority.
I'm watching, I'm looking, I see what's going on. We're looking for the wrong things, man. Nobody's taking time to really learn each other anymore. It's like, yo, damn, this fucked up. I'm one day.
Bullshit.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't like the way
exactly.
I don't like the way he. And it's like nobody.
You
What
got
about what you
phones,
like?
you can communicate with hella people.
Nobody.
I agree.
It
There
ain't
is
like back in the day.
Hey man, it's cold out here, man. I'll be honest.
that.
Shit, man. I would hate to be young. I would hate to be younger in the dating pool trying to date these young women. You feel me? Even though I'm.
You said you would like to be?
Nah, I wouldn't like to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
It's fucked up out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They believe in the wrong things. Everybody honestly, nobody believes in anything, which is really the problem. Take that.
I agree. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but I gotta find out where we were.
Wait.
They
You
don't
understand?
repeat that. They don't know that, right?
And that's what I'm saying. That was just about problems and issues. Females
That
don't.
everybody has. It doesn't have
No,
anything to do with male,
She gets mad every
female.
time. But
To answer your question, I feel like you love who you love. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And-
We were like a little ahead of this.
I know I deal with one for 20 years, and I hear the conversation she had with her friends. I'm like, damn, they don't even realize they started.
Okay, you got a mother, you got a grandmother, you got a sister.
Further?
They don't realize they
Yeah,
started. I'm talking about all women, and I'm just saying that.
Teach you.
But why we gotta
You
go
teach
there?
them a lot. I'm pretty sure he agree with that.
Further?
You told me how to love.
Look,
You told me how to love. You told me that it's a lot of absence of a man in these households these days,
Right.
and the women, they going crazy out here. They trying to get back. I keep hearing,
Yes,
oh, we just
remember.
been with y'all word decades ago. Like, what is that?
Yo, we just had
What are we
episodes.
really doing right now?
We just had
And this is when I
episodes.
tell her relationships are over. If you're not in one right now, it's going to be hard for you to get in one.
Right.
Because we're looking for the wrong things in each other. You understand? I hear you, but I'm speaking for the majority.
Majority.
I'm watching, I'm looking, I see what's going on. We're
we
looking
hear
for
what
the
you-
wrong
you always
things,
gotta
man.
counter
Nobody's taking
argument
time to
with
really
this.
learn each other anymore. It's like, yo, damn, this fucked up. I'm one date. You know,
Yeah,
I don't like the way she. I don't like the way he. And it's like nobody. What about what you like?
Yeah.
What about what you like? Nobody's
Hold on,
looking
what
for
she
what they
said? What
like.
you said?
No, I said he's not wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen like a lot of girls like they said, oh well, what the fuck is the talking stage? We either doing this or we're not. And it's like you gotta take the time to like figure out if you guys.
The talking stage is needed.
And people think that you're gonna be talking and talking to other people, and it's like that's not what it would. That's not.
Nah, bro.
It's important.
You, when you don't know nobody, when you don't know somebody,
You gotta get to know
you
this.
gotta get to know this motherfucker. Because you jump in 2 feet, you know, and you might drown because you figure out some shit you don't like about them along the way. And now it's even more fucked up. You figure out shit that you don't like about them along the way, and you like them. You already have feelings for them, so shit is fucked up,
And the whole time they wasn't fucking you, they was fucking someone else.
man. But honestly, you gotta really, you know, it's cool. You gotta take shit
trying to
slow
play
sometimes.
it cool, and you know, it was doing what it do.
Like it's so
Right.
fast now.
Yeah.
We gotta really
I'm good.
slow down and get back.
Yeah,
Really get back. I really believe
I
that.
think because of, I was thinking about this the other day, and because of the advent of social media, like you got people who will have access to, you know, people they would have never had access to.
Amen.
So because when people have options, and we're gonna talk about that later.
I was saying
That's
that
my
too.
theory.
I was definitely saying that.
One of my theories is that it's like the illusion of choice, of unlimited choices.
It is because you don't have IG. You got TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, Tinder, Feet Finder,
Feet finder.
BL.
That's where you be at.
I'm saying like there's options like nobody has to stop anywhere. You got Pornhub, RedTube, LubeTube, HerTube, YourTube, OurTube. Like you got OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like there's every photo bucket, like friend inbox. Like it's unlimited. Like it's unlimited. Like
Yeah, I mean,
many
instant gratification is
is a thing.
But to establish a connection with a person,
it's hard.
It's harder than that. It's harder than those choices.
For some, but and it's crazy because I believe you, but a lot of, not all the time in the general rule coming back, and there's some people that don't have a hard time connecting with anybody. Like they could connect with anybody.
Yes,
everybody.
And that's
the question is, can that person connect to you, the other person? Because
connect to you.
Because you can fall in love with a girl who she's beautiful or whatever, but if she's rotten, like if she's just like not a good person, then
that's most of the time.
Now you're like your soul's tied to a person who does not care about you. You know. So
that's most of the time.
You saying like modern times now?
I mean, I don't live in no other time, so I don't know.
When people have options, they tend to want to exercise those options, and they might treat people. If you get on my nerves today, I got 5 bitches in my phone right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's like a tolerance zone there because it's like, all right, well, you're not doing what I want you to do. I can just replace you, like, and that goes with both men and that goes with both men and women, like, you know what I mean?
I think that's not good.
So what are your thoughts on? Because you said you heard black women share that same sentiment about, you know, when black men get successful, they tend to date outside their race. What do y'all think about that?
Sometimes I don't think it's just about just like the race, but that is a big one. But they definitely do forget like either like whoever hold them down or like just like, you know, where they from and the type of girls that's around them. So it's like, oh, I'm better than this now. I need to be up in there. I need to take these.
You know what I think? Here's my theory.
There's an educated answer for this.
I think they're talking about they said when black guys become successful, they start dating out their race. And I feel like, yeah, if a black guy, he's in different rooms now, he's meeting different types of women, and like the girls from his hometown like have all been ran through by dudes he knows, you know, so it's like he's not gonna.
I think it's more complicated than that.
He's not gonna, bro. If a guy gets millions and he has women around him all the time, he's not gonna settle for a girl who's not like.
What does it have to do with
what he wants?
I'm not gonna lie, black women.
American
black women
don't
have culture.
No. Black women.
Have you ever met a woman with culture?
A lot of black women are actually going after that guy. But the thing is, there's a bunch of women trying to get that successful guy, and there's only one of him.
I want to be honest.
There's like 10. That's 1 to 10 of regular guys who would make that woman his wife or like his main woman. But they are all trying to get a guy who has the money, the bag.
Look, let me say, we're preconditioned as of right now, probably like for longer than we've been alive, but we're preconditioned to not really like black women.
What the fuck?
I don't agree with that.
No,
I think
most guys of their race date women of their race.
Successful people are
statistically speaking.
You guys, let me finish my point.
Statistically speaking, most guys of their race, of like the Latino race, they date Latinas. Black guys, we date black women. That's how this.
But look.
When someone becomes successful,
white guys,
let me talk. Let me expand on my. Look, man, there's a reason why. We sell straight hair and black women buy bundles and all these things. It's like a lot of self-hate, bro. And then we have other women who get surgeries to look like the women that we grew up with. I'm gonna be honest, man. We're preconditioned to like other women. I love black women. I love black women personally, but I'll be honest. A lot of the time, I've heard a lot of black men say that they do not like black women. Or they do not date black women.
Yes.
Yeah, you're asking black men who live like in the valley. I promise you go to Atlanta where you are around black women all the time. You will encounter all black men who only love all black women.
I believe that. I believe
too, but not here. No, and two, the sentiment was successful men.
Successful.
Now, Richard began it correctly. Successful men are now in new rooms around other races.
Yes.
The problem with the black culture in America is that we lack that.
Yes.
So once you get into these new rooms as a successful man and you have a woman of culture around you, if you've ever walked into a home where it's women cooking in the kitchen and there's men sitting on the couch, and before the women eat, all the men have their plate on the table full with forks and spoon and a knife and a full cup, and then you sit down and the women do not eat or make their plate until the men have dug into their plate, and have confirmed that the food is good, then you will understand what culture is.
I've been there.
So then you understand. It's not a thing with black women. We get a taste of something different when we are successful. Because
with some black women. Don't say
all. Some. And that's because
the general
black men do not get to date outside their race until they have money. Yes,
I agree.
And I'm about to tell you why. Because fathers do not. In America, once again, the black man and woman are looked down upon as strong as we are for reasons unbeknownst to the people, not us, because we know how strong that we are because we are in these bodies, to the people who are scared of us. And we lack mentally. Okay. So we are taking, so all that to say, we do not get the opportunity to date these women until, or really like in the open. We do, but we can't go to their cribs.
Like a lot of guys,
living in the valley with privilege. I'm trying to tell you, living in the South, you do not get.
A lot of black guys date out of their race in college. A lot of black guys
because they come from out of state and they have their own apartment.
But when they go looking for their wife. When they go looking for a woman who they're gonna settle down with, they usually pick a black woman.
If their mama is black,
I guess
they pick a woman who compared to their mom.
I don't think that's
who has those motherly instincts who they're gonna raise a child with.
I know for a fact. Statistically speaking,
pregnant and then get
men of the race date predominantly the women in that race. Like, so black guys, we date predominantly black girls. Mexican guys date predominantly Hispanic girls.
For a number of
white guys date. But once you change the scale and you make it to where it's a successful black guy, then yeah, most of those guys probably are dating women who are either mixed race or, you know, another race. And because they're new doors, I agree. Probably not even most.
New doors are open. You know what I'm saying? They're not looked down upon. Now they're rich black men. They can walk into their homes. There's
a lot of things that factor into this, but I mean, I can only speak from personal experience.
They focus on those rich guys.
I'm speaking from personal experience.
I'm talking too. I know.
They focus on those rich guys when regular guys would happily make them their wives, but they get ran through by the rich guys. So
if they're okay with that, and that's the whole. That's it.
The culture has convinced them that that's what they should have.
Because if a peasant is fucked by a king, how does she feel? Godly, nonetheless, and vice versa. If a peasant were to fuck a queen, how would he feel? Godly, and nonetheless, if Beyonce were to bust it open for you right now, and that added only one more body to you to make you less valuable to your wife, you would not give a fuck.
It doesn't make you less value to women.
I wouldn't eat that. It doesn't, and vice versa. If you were about to fuck a girl who told you she had 30 bodies, but she fucked Jay-Z, you'd probably wife her. No. Oh, this is. I mean, you not because you're.
It works a different way.
What did you say?
No. That's not why. That's not why.
I mean, you can't.
I wouldn't because it works a different way for guys. For guys, when you have
it's still a dick. It's still a dick race. A dick.
No, when guys
who got the bigger thing. Let's whip it out. Like that's really what it come down to. Who got the baddest girl? It's eye candy. That's why niggas buy the booty for their girls. That's why they buy the titties.
I'm talking about the dynamics of dating. When guys are looking for a woman who they're gonna stay with for long term, the girl has to have a lower body count than a higher one. But he would never know that. He just would figure that out.
That's for you, bro.
He would figure that out.
We're talking about
the majority of guys. The majority of guys.
We're talking about the way what you do it.
Niggas out here fucking ruby roses. You know what I'm saying?
Not everybody.
That's sex.
But I'm talking about
sex.
Okay,
a guy would have sex. A guy would have sex with like almost any girl.
Have you seen these? The Real Housewives. All these people are getting.
We're talking about relationships and life.
We're talking about the dynamics of relationships.
We're not talking about fucking women.
No.
We're talking about relationships.
Yes.
Man, y'all didn't spend this.
Most guys, when they're going to get a girl who they want to get in a relationship with, are looking for a girl who has not given away what she has to everybody, because you don't want to be in a room full of dudes who have had your girl.
Okay.
No, also it's a psychological thing, man. Like
queens and kings. If a queen were to fuck a peasant, how would you feel godly? Yes. If we were to dumb it down and it was just a woman, yes, I understand that. Yeah. Someone who does not have value. What I'm saying is people of high value, someone of success. We got to stay on topic, right?
Okay.
People of high value.
Yes.
As a man, you would not turn that woman down. That's what we're saying. People are what he was saying, like per the topic. we're looking for the wrong things. The wrong things are people of success are doing things outside the box. Why are they doing things outside the box, and why are some things that are outside the box acceptable, i.e. high body counts? Because people are looking for the wrong things nowadays in these relationships. Successful people have access to a lot more and don't care. Once you get, like, not even success, whatever, like people, YouTube, whatever when you are publicly known for something, some rules stop mattering.
Are you asking why? Are you making a point why people date people with money?
I think they still do.
Money.
I think rich people, they think they don't.
Rich people date other rich people because it lets you know, like, it just lets you know that they don't want nothing from you because they have their own. When you date a regular person, you never know if their intentions are really real because it's not balanced. You're rich, they're not.
I feel like a regular guy, the dating dynamics, it goes like a rich guy could date a girl of any. Is that a knock at the door? It's like a knock. But he could date almost like a woman. I feel like I heard a knock. We're gonna pause. We'll be right back. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Hi ho, Silva.
I understand. So I definitely do see that definitely does happen. So I can agree with that statement.
What about you? How you feel about that? You trying to sip tea over there like I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to add shit out over here, like, you know what I mean? See, that's what I'm talking about.
She got that laid out.
Yeah, she didn't get the memo. You know what I mean? Like, so what's your thoughts on it real quick? No comment. I know you did not come to a podcast to be like, no comment.
To not talk. Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Be provocative. Say something.
Say something.
Get some people going.
The upper echelon, right? And I think that anybody that's moving upward should start dating upward. You understand? If you don't have yours and you with yours,
just said that.
You need to date on the level that you're on, so you're not pulling or pushing. You understand? Because I believe that they say opposites attract and things like that, right? And I think that's a settling statement. You understand? I think that we need to really start learning each other and dating more of your speed, like, you know what I'm saying, your level, because then it's not nobody when you're there because you want to be there. You understand? Like, you ever see people date because they just can't afford to leave a situation?
No, that's true. When you say date on your level, right? Because women will always say that they date men on their level.
So, I think women want people above their women want more than what they have, and I think that you should
agree with him.
want people. Now, but why? Get what you got.
Social media.
Motivate me, inspire me.
No.
I want you to teach me things. I want to learn from
So
my
why a man on your level can't do that?
Because if he's on my, I'm trying to go above and beyond.
We can do that together. You can learn from anybody. You
So shallow.
Once a day, twice a day.
But the problem with that is most of the women are trying to date above and beyond.
Yeah,
so that means that you're dating a smaller and smaller pool of men.
And that means the men are being subjected to smaller nothingness of women. Like,
yeah, the regular guys are getting less quality women.
And it's because there's a lot of simps out here doing a lot of weird shit. There's a lot of other shit going on.
And rich dudes.
To make women even say some dumbass statement like that, like, work. Why are you not something that can pull me up? Like, it should be a mutual thing. That's why people are dating for the wrong reasons. So financially, sure, cool. I mean, cool. But if you're talking about love, it's what you're seeking. That's just, that's what you're seeking. If you're looking for someone who can financially make you better and put you in a big house and be unhappy, cool. Right? Because
what they mean is
you say be unhappy.
They want a man who makes.
I mean, because statistically, that's what happens. Like, people get married for financial reasons, end up divorced. Like, divorce is like 53% rate right now, or some crazy shit like that.
Statistically speaking,
more people that are
the more money you make,
right now,
the longer your marriage lasts, and the less likely you are to divorce.
Yeah, because nobody wants to lose their situation.
Above a certain amount,
you probably do business shit, and it's like.
Yes.
The
business is on the line.
There's a negative effect to my account, which is not love. So everyone wants to.
You also gotta understand, statistically, more women leave men like a lot more than men leave women. So like, if you're a rich dude and you got a good situation, a woman is not gonna fuck up her situation and leave you. She'll cheat on you, but she's gonna for sure stay with you.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
That's real.
I
That's
think a woman will cheat. I think she'll just
exactly
leave.
how you fuck up. That's
I
exactly
think she'll
how you
leave
fuck
before
I'm
up.
just saying that's what women do that though. Women cheat.
like a
Yeah,
woman.
Niggas stick around for what? Women who have
So they're gonna no, but they're not gonna.
I feel like a woman will give you 1,000 signs before she cheats.
So he's
bruh.
staying with
She
her
gonna-
why? Because she looks good?
She go like,
I'm not talking about staying. I'm not talking
Staying for the
about.
wrong reason.
I'm just saying that some niggas don't know their ability. Some niggas don't care.
Yeah, that's why they go cheat. Because a dude is probably cheating as well.
I mean, you know, but that's why women wouldn't leave, is what I'm saying.
They don't leave.
Because the financial
Because the financial security is lit. You feel me?
Right.
They can't find it somewhere else.
Right.
I
Dating
agree.
for the wrong reasons.
That was my whole theory
That's
of
a
today.
valid reason to date, though. You do want a guy who can pull his weight, and
Right.
if he's
Yeah,
rich,
man.
that's just all the better.
Something that we call
I'm not mad at it.
But like-
I mean, get it how you live. You feel me?
But the thing is,
that a
you
hard
gotta
thing?
understand.
But you just saying that we can do that together. But you just said that, oh, now they got a day higher. Oh,
He said on their level. On their level.
No, yes. And I don't say day high. I mean, look, if you're in a situation already, I don't recommend day high. You the one that you came in this shit with, figure it out with her. But I'm talking about if you're not, you need to change your surroundings. I'm telling you, the environment is everything. And if she ain't on a level, it's gonna wear you out. She ain't gonna understand your work ethic and your drive and what you got going on. Why you gotta be here. You don't want to deal with that.
I don't want to get attacked when I say this, but some black women feel like even successful men should chase them down when other groups of women will be willing to fight for that man's attention. So I mean, we could sit here and say that, women will probably feel like, oh, he need to be chasing me, he need to want, but you go see these other women and they be like, oh, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. They pleasant.
From a general standpoint.
And then we gotta deal
But
with
you're not
it.
experiencing that, so you shouldn't speak on things you're not experiencing
Lack of
yourself.
femininity and all this other stuff. So it's hard
That's
to
my
approach.
thing.
You're definitely gonna get attacked.
Yeah, but see, attack for what? You
See,
can't even talk no more. Yeah.
because he's
You
spitting.
look like that groupie right now.
Because he's spitting. You spitting, my brother. Women, if they already got that resting bitch face that we always talk about, and then we gotta find a way to make them smile before you go. These other women are just pleasant off the rip, like, hey, how you go? Hey, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
But
not
not
trying to
every
make
black
it
woman is like that.
no, but
Right. And she's lost gender.
There's some.
And, even when we bring this up to some black women, they like, so what? That's me. You don't want to hear that shit. If I'm me and you, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm going to somebody else smile in my face.
That's me and this is me shit. That shit gotta stop, man. Like, for who's with that you? If everybody change, you like, yo, man, I'm so.
And if you're not changing, like, what's up? Why not? What are you not doing?
I feel like she's not changing because rich dudes is hitting. And if rich dudes are hitting, she feels like I at least got a rich dude hitting, So I don't have to listen to what you want, regular guy. I got Chris Brown having sex with me, flying me out.
Not Chris Brown.
Buying bags, shoes, tickets to other people's concerts.
I firmly agree with him. This whole chasing and all that, you gotta start attracting. Like, I'm at a point where, you gotta start attracting. Like, just move different. You want a better man, a better that.
But you're talking about a man that's on a high level, right? Or even if a woman's on a high level. Women get chased regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? So, if you're not pleasant or when I'm approaching you, it's not going to be another conversation.
Amen?
Yeah.
But what about the ones that still want to chase them on purpose?
What you mean? Say it again.
Yeah. The ones that
See what I'm
want to
saying?
chase.
She's on some bullshit. This is the problem. This is the problem right here. Yeah, no, wait. Say it, Indigo.
No, I said, but what about the ones that still want to chase when I'm being unpleasant?
There's everything you said.
Simps. That's why I said fucking up the game.
So if you're pleasant, but you're giving me a chase, that's something for me to work for.
And the guys,
Yeah, that's not a simp. That's a nigga. That's a persistent ass. I'm not gonna take no for an answer type guy.
I don't know. I feel like if you're not giving me the signs, the flirting signs,
I agree.
then I'm not gonna stick around and waste my
But
time.
there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of dudes who don't care or care to read those things. And
There's a
just,
difference between
I don't think
playing
that's-
hard to
I don't
get
think that's
and
a simp
just
though, bro.
being like.
you think that's a simp?
What?
Just do too much to get what?
Yeah.
No, it's
basically.
Not, you think that's a simp though?
Yeah.
I think that's just a.
If she's giving you vibes like leave me alone and you stay,
that's fucking up the game.
A simp is a nigga who's gonna do whatever she says.
Short
like,
for
type
sympathetic,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stick around for someone who's doing nothing for them?
Yeah, I'm saying like, but a chick playing hard to get on a nigga, that's not a simp. That's a.
Yeah, I agree. That's her just playing hard.
Yeah, like but that might even be that might even be misconstrued or read as that, and it might not be that. It just might be like they don't like you.
Nothing to offer, and you're playing hard to get. You're wasting my time. What do you mean?
I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about
coming to the screen when you talk.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about men.
And talking to the mic.
I'm saying he's talking about someone
on the things that we've seen. You know what I mean?
But the sentiment was dating on your level, and it's like. You can't do that with someone who, ain't that.
Where?
On that, we'll start.
Can you hear me breathing? I've actually been very curious about that. Can you?
No.
Can we end the recording?
At 12. It's 11:49.
Oh, shit, we're stopping right now. I got to.
Yeah.
That's lit.
I mean, or we can keep going this up. So y'all.
She bad.
Smells like metal.
She bad.
Oh, your mama's
the little chocolate one?
Your grandma's black, like, you know what I'm saying? So instead of guilting that person into a preference to make them like, you know, you gotta sit down and ask these men, you know, what qualities do they want in women, and do you provide that to them? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't think I'm not saying that we're all black men. There is some black men that do go out their way to date, you know, non-black women. Like, you know, they might have a certain fetish. I'm not taking that away from them. But there's some guys who just genuinely are getting treated better, and they're loved better by non-black women, some non-black women, and then choose to go with that. It has nothing to do with, oh, my mom is black, or this, that, and the third.
They're treated better. See, yeah, just not even treated better. You need to describe that correctly. It's not treated better. You're dealing with someone with culture. It's different when you date someone who's from a different race, whose culture is very different. It's very different.
Yeah.
And
it's novel.
And then people get sprung off of that whole. Yeah, when it's novelty and eye candy, you're dating because you have this weird fetish. Then that's a whole different story. And there's definitely that going around out there, and people basing love off of it. And that's weird as well. But
considered weird to black women, you know what I mean, before they get money.
Oh, yeah, they want to get money now.
He cute.
Listen, I want to get to this next topic. Obviously,
they stay single for a while when they get money, black women.
And, this next topic I really wanted to ask because, like I said, how many seasons y'all been on for?
One. It's the pandemic happened, and then New York just.
Can y'all explain what y'all are or what y'all do?
Do you feel like?
I got to do my research after this. I'm sorry. I got to figure out who they are.
I think that some of these reality TV shows look to exploit the dysfunction in the black community.
Yes, that's a pointed question, but yes, I agree. I feel like they got that from Kevin Samuels.
They can't. I learned this from the first season. They can't. If they can't film nothing, you don't give them. So if you acting that way, they gonna zoom in. They gonna catch that. They gonna film that.
That's good TV.
It's all what you give them.
It's good TV.
They don't tell you
That's great TV.
act crazy. They
But you want to watch somebody who's like that shit is not entertaining?
Yeah, gotta be bombastic.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Certain situations.
But that's not the question. That'll answer the question. The question was, are they using that type of entertainment to influence black people or people in a bad way?
Yeah, but I mean, that's entertaining.
And we know this.
Okay.
Run your ops, and then they give you.
I'll tune in.
They do the shots first, and then the kids. So that's why they be open bar. So it's like.
Oh, the head says groupie.
On what you give us, and I learned that from the first season.
Who is she? The one talking.
I wanted to kill every female that got
Something.
That's her name is Groupie?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, on the show, that's the way. And then I look back and I'm like, damn, I do look angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, every clip that they showed of me, because that was what people wanted to see. Like, they want to see people fuck each other up. But if I didn't react, they wouldn't have had that. No kind of
I felt like I agree with her. You feel me?
Oh, so they on the show.
They can't feel what you feel. You feel me? And,
Yeah,
I
seemed
put
like it.
my wife
Being for
in
their
a
own
relationship
reason, that's
that was
hilarious.
crazy, you know what I'm saying?
That is
And I
hilarious.
know it's crazy.
Man, it's whatever.
But that's right here. So that's a more peaceful situation. We
What's real
deal with
nowadays,
shit on
huh?
our own, nothing outside.
Nigga,
You know what I'm
nothing,
saying?
nigga.
So,
Not a goddamn thing.
So I'm just like,
Yeah, fuck it.
I think,
I'm single forever, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm alright with that, low key. I was alone the other day. I was like, damn, this is nice. I smoked some weed. I was like, shit.
Really? Smoking weed by yourself?
Well, I be high as fuck by myself.
Wow.
He said like it was new, huh?
I'm just saying that right now.
Does weed make you sleepy?
It makes me. It makes me like, you know, when I get out, when I don't go out and I get FOMO, like I feel like I'm missing out.
On what?
Oh, and just the
Right.
good time. But if I smoke some tree, I'd say instantly as I get high, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about
You'll
that
lay
shit.
down and go straight to
I'll be like, I'm
Go to sleep.
chilling. Yeah, that's what weed does.
Yeah.
Meditate.
Yeah, because when I'm not
It
high,
just
I be like,
it just relaxes me. I have to make myself go to sleep.
yeah, me too. I gotta
I don't
close.
know,
I just gotta
like,
close my eyes and shit.
Yeah, if I close my eyes for long enough, I will go to sleep. But
Yeah.
I have to do that. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make me sleepy.
But yeah, like weed just makes me not give a fuck. I'll be honest. Weed just, and that's kind of why I don't smoke weed. But when the day is done and I'm
That's
just
why I
chilling and
drink.
shit.
Drinking kind of does that to me. It
Drinking
makes me not really.
Drinking
care.
makes
And
me.
that is not good.
destroys
not
all
good,
your inner
yeah.
inhibitions.
Yeah.
I don't really have any really.
It brings out
inhibitions,
the.
But I think when I'm drunk,
Yeah,
I
Nah,
just.
it makes me want to do everything.
It's like
It makes me wanna
turns
go
into
crazy,
the
bro.
Hulk. It makes me want to be the Hulk. And I'm like, I don't want to be the Hulk. I want to be mellow.
I like it. I like that.
That's why I like weed.
Exactly.
Weed is cool. I
It gives
guess.
me anxiety.
I keep that other guy away
I'd
from
be like, what's
everybody.
going on? What am I doing wrong? What's missing? What have I not done?
Weed,
That's why white guys are so like wired, because they like drinking. So they be like, let's go, let's get it.
Drinking just makes me really merry and
Hit a line or two.
3 o'clock, baby.
Yeah.
drinking makes me real
Y'all
merry.
remember we played football with these guys in high school?
I mean, we party with these motherfuckers
Yeah, we
too.
partied with him in Santa Barbara too. That
Yeah,
shit.
here they are, 30 years
Crazy.
later, still partying,
Yeah.
making bread, doing lines of coke off
Hell yeah, for
bitches'
some.
booty holes.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle of the ocean on a surfboard.
Hell yeah.
And they're gaining weight.
And they
Not happy than a motherfucker.
not happy. No, they happy.
I mean, they're happy for now. Until they, yeah.
Croak.
Not till, you know.
Until they get old and they look back on their life and they go, dang,
I look like
I have
shit.
no kids.
I look like shit.
There's no one to continue on my legacy.
That's how I'm gonna feel.
I feel like shit.
No, you won't. You still have
You
time.
gonna be glory days?
You still have time.
You gonna be
brother.
glory days when you go there?
I'm gonna adopt.
No.
It's alright to
Make
adopt.
a child of your own.
It's
Do we
alright
have
to.
to do this
I used to
again?
have
Gabe?
I had that argument as well, bro.
Make a child.
Yeah, I'm just gonna adopt.
You guys have a responsibility to your ancestors
I got
to
psoriasis, man.
to pass the baton. To pass the
What if I
baton.
got no swimmers? I don't know yet.
To pass
There's
the
no need for me to
baton.
reproduce, bro.
You guys,
I don't-
I had swimmers.
men,
Well, what if I don't now?
we produce
What about
sperm
science?
until we're like 80, bro.
We need to.
You have a long
The
time to
strongest of the
find a
strong
woman to make a
black
baby
men
with.
survive.
We shoot till it's game over,
I'm
bro.
gonna cannon this shit.
So I need you guys to spend the rest of your life looking for that woman. Look for
Not the
her.
rest of my life, but I'm a.
I don't want the children.
You don't want kids? Do you have siblings? Do they have kids?
Hell no.
One of y'all gotta have a kid.
My brother's gonna have a kid. Maybe one of my sisters is gonna have a kid.
Okay, there you go. Then you're straight.
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
don't have to have a kid. You have siblings?
He was gonna be down. I got a little sister.
I'm gonna be
My
the
little
Do you
brother
think
got
she's gonna have a kid?
chilling one. I'm not baby.
I don't know, man. My sister's very like. I don't know. Hopefully.
Out of all my siblings,
Do you have siblings?
yes,
Do you think they're gonna have kids?
many. They have. I have many.
Niggas around here.
Many.
There's a lot of games.
Yes,
You straight.
one of like 17, 18
You
siblings.
straight too.
But I'm the only one with between my mom and my dad. Between my mom and my dad, there's only me. All my siblings are step, and then some are even
I have
like
step siblings too.
step siblings.
Yes.
Which is like they're related to me through a brother and sister, but they're not my brother and sister. But they're my brother's sister, brother's sister.
I have siblings that belong to either my father and another woman, or my mom and another man.
Yeah,
Really?
Yes.
There's none that are just you. So that to me,
I'm the
is
only
the
one that's
disconnect
just from
between
my
that-
parents.
yeah. Well, not my parents, just my mom and my sperm donor.
But you have a responsibility to your ancestors to
No,
make
the fuck
children.
don't.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
they
They suffered through disease,
Look at my
famine,
skin.
wars, death, disease,
Psoriasis,
Famine.
to exist.
famine,
Death,
drugs, alcohol,
death.
mental illness. And they all of those people, think about all of those different versions of you. They all found a way to make a baby.
They was just fucking. That's
That's it.
not-
It was in the fucking
So no,
The easiest thing to do in
but
life is
the,
have sex.
but to give your kid a better quality life, yes, you should get married.
It's
Get
easier
married.
than eating food. No, not. I can't say that.
it's
Yes.
easier than eating food.
Drinking
sex.
juice is the easiest thing in life.
Yeah, probably.
Drinking juice.
I feel like
It's like
breathing
good
is the
juice, bro.
easiest thing. in life.
Taking a shit probably.
Breathing,
Do you think that's
blinking,
Oh,
blinking
bro,
is the
shit isn't
easiest.
always
It's
easy.
never enjoyable. I mean, sometimes enjoyable. but
Taking a shit is not enjoyable.
relieving, not enjoyable. Yes,
Taking a shit is very enjoyable.
so it makes it less easy. It's relieving. I don't think you enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
The smell, everything about it is
Show us
revolting,
about because it's
repulsive.
supposed to give you
Why would you want to do that?
I enjoy it.
I
I
like
like
the
it.
opposite way about it.
Apple juice or like
I don't think it's revolting or anything.
or raspberry.
I feel like
lemonade.
it's natural. I feel like I'm cleansing myself. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing what I should be doing.
yeah, I feel like
I'm
it's
sure.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to be
What
doing.
is more enjoyable than taking a shit? Drinking
Sex,
Minute Maid
life.
Drinking Minute
on the
Maid.
countertop.
You like Minute Maid?
Butt naked.
Minute Maid
fuck
is
it.
cool.
You want your cheeks out?
Minute Maid
You
is.
want butt naked. Drink some juice, butt naked. Tell me how you
Said you
feel.
want the cheeks out.
Drink your favorite juice,
feel
butt
vulnerable.
naked. And he said, I feel.
My
Y'all gotta
cheeks.
live with it, man.
Well, on that note, thanks for watching. This is the
guys.
RTG show. Please like and subscribe. If you disagree with what we're saying, comment. Let us know. If you like the content, comment. Let us know what we could do.
Blurt me out.
We're trying to get better at this. Stick with us.
Hey man, I know that I wasn't on, the past few times or whatever, but we'll be here more.
We are not only here for you.
So is this?
my bad,
It's okay that you weren't here.
Oh, okay, my
Is that,
bad. I thought it was about me.
No, it's not.
It's not about me.
So, will this be episode what? 2 or 3?
3. I have the second one, but I need to talk to Gabe about it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Because he says something in it that I'm like, oh. He's like, at the end, he's like,
Don't say it.
Don't say it right now.
Okay,
But, I
yeah.
mean, we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
all right,
Hey man, but catch us next time. We going.
night.